I had steak and spinach and butter. So
Yummy.
and I ate the whole plate. But bearing in mind, I did take a Valoid suppository like 3 hours before. I was like, I need to eat. I was like, I gotta eat.
Okay, we're live. Hey, if anyone wants to join me live, there's the link to pop on Zoom. I don't know if my email went out. I definitely scheduled it, but because
I got it. No, I got.
Oh, you did?
I got invites yesterday and an email.
Cool. So
Yeah,
one should have been literally a couple of minutes ago. Just to remind the ladies that we are live. The Zoom link is there if anyone wants to hop on live with us. What else? I'm going to pull a card for the group. Today it's all about the energy. We're going to get into the vortex together. I'm going to talk a little bit about ways you can get into the vortex. Hey, Melissa! Get into the vortex and let that energy really build. All right, it's going to be the perfect energy to manifest in. So like I said yesterday, bring your intention. One big intention is perfect, okay? Doesn't have to be big, but I like to go big. All right, because if you reach for the moon, you'll hit the stars, or other way around, whatever it is, it's so true, right? Now, let's just connect in to all the ladies that are watching this now later. Connecting with your angels first. Okay. Thank you. I feel like another one wants to come out. Ooh, okay. Which one do you want first? Right. Very different cards. Okay, but I feel like I want to do this. So I'm going to go with the guidance. Okay. I feel like this is speaking to two parts, as in two collective energies. So I feel like one card's going to resonate really deeply with some of you, and the other one is going to be the other resonance. All right, so let's start with the rainbow. We've got two invitations here. One's from the rainbow, one's from the sweat lodge. Okay. Hey, Dad, how are you, beautiful? All right, the rainbow. The invitation is, the rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is there. Yay! Persevere and remember that it's darkest just before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still the darkest. But do not claim victory yet, or you let your guard down fully. So the path that you're on, it's working. Allow that, a bit of that chaos energy. It's really normal. We all, the ebb and flows. It's like there's chaos, there's calm, there's chaos, there's calm. Not necessarily too extremes, but sometimes it can be. What do you want to say about that? Yeah, so you're on that path. Don't stop doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay, that's like, oh my God, that's me. Right, I feel like it's me too. Yay! I see that as a good thing. I also see chaos energy when life feels like shit. Now, from a higher perspective, that it's a good thing because it's not going to last. It simply cannot. Okay, energy is always moving. It is never just stagnant. Eye makeup on my hand. Okay, now the sweat lodge. This is going to be interesting to see who this resonates with. Okay, you may feel a resonance with both of them. Hey Eileen, how are you, beautiful? The invitation from the sweat lodge is, this is a time to journey inwards into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal the aspects of your life you've outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. Like I said, I truly feel like these cards are speaking to there's two different collective energies here. We've got the rainbow, the storm is coming to an end, okay? Keep on that path. And this one is really, truly an invitation to go into those dark aspects of you where you need healing, okay? Do not be afraid. If you put this off, all this darkness only festers, okay? And it'll always feel like there's either no light or the light is always at the end of the tunnel and you're always trying to get to the light, okay? So resonate, yeah. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, Melissa, awesome. Okay, let's get into the training. Welcome to day 3. Thanks for sticking it out with me this week, ladies. It shows your beautiful commitment to being in the vortex and aligning to your money goals this year. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. Am I going to start? I just want to touch on the energy. Where am I? We'll touch on the energy and then Hey, Esmeralda, beautiful. Yeah, we'll touch on the energy and then we'll get into that space. And I don't even know what we're going to be doing. I've left this part totally up to spirit to guide us in the highest and best way together today. So, sharing. Beautiful. I'm going to get my comments up so I can see them on my phone. Beautiful. Okay. All right, let's talk about the energy. And I know that a lot of you are healers and spiritual entrepreneurs, so I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but you know, sometimes someone else has a different perspective and it can land and just land for you, really. It's like, oh, I understand that more deeply now, or I feel like that's now what I need to actually do. Yes, I knew that that was available to me, but I'm actually going to embody that today, right? So let's get to it. Just a reminder that if you share any part of this class today or any of the days and tag me, that's my Instagram. I always forget what that thing's called. My Instagram, name. You'll go into the prize to win. Okay, I'm going to get this today. The 30-day Golden Goddess Intensive, which has 8 potent energy modules, and I'm still running that live right now. We have 2 intensives to go, valued at over 2K. The second one is a 30-day Voxer support with me, whether that is for business related, soul related, life related, whatever. And the other one is, come on, no, I'll get it later. Right, I was close. All right, let's get into the vortex. Cool. Now, you will notice that this is very similar to day 1, being in alignment, right? Why? Because alignment is like, it's the vortex. When we're in the vortex, we're aligned. Okay, and tell me in the comments, what is the vortex to you? All right, there's no right or wrong answer here, but to me it's being in alignment with my inner being who knows what alignment is, and she knows exactly what it is just to be here as my divine aspect, living life as like my higher self, right? Not to say I don't have human experiences and crack the shit sometimes. Okay, napping. This is probably my favorite. Having a nice fat nap. It's a great hack for resetting your vibration, especially midday. So if things are just feeling really hard or like you're pushing and pushing, okay, let's put that aside and go and have a nap. If you feel you're approaching that downward spiral, right? Maybe someone has done something and now you feel anger, or maybe there's a bit of worry coming up and you can just feel yourself getting into that energy. This is a perfect way to reset, okay? Going for a nice nap. This is the opportunity to start fresh when you reawaken, not to fall back into what we can call stinking thinking, right? Okay. Music, like I said, we spoke about some of this on the other day because we spoke about alignment, and alignment and the vortex are just like this, right? Music carries its own frequency, and it's an easy way to hack yours. You can create a playlist to put you in the mood if you like. There is one song in particular I just like to pop on because I'm not a playlist girl, but it's that Taylor Swift song, Shake It Off. Some people can't stand that song. For me, it's an instant vibratory shift. You can't not shift listening to that song, for me, in my opinion, right? And looking at this from another perspective, if there is a song that really makes you freaking sad and want to cry, and it kind of carries you into, you know, that spiral, maybe it's not the best when you're trying to achieve alignment and vortex energy, okay? What I will say is music, like a sad song, is really good if you need to release emotions and you need to bring up that energy. That's a really good way to use that kind of music. Okay, dance. We spoke about this the other day. Moving your body will get you into the vortex quickly. And you don't have to necessarily dance, okay? Because we hear a lot about dance. I myself like to go for a walk with the fam, right? Because it's fun. We always have a laugh. It's beautiful outside. That's how I like to do that. And I can literally feel with each step, any sticky energy just like falling away from the day, right? Okay, sunbathing. Energize yourself with that pure light. It's beautiful. And I will be honest with you, when the pandemic started, we'd moved into this house. My husband had to stay behind with his son for 6 months, and I was here with my son, who is, I'm just going to say difficult because I can't find another word. He has difficult behaviours. I'm not saying he has difficult behaviours, right? I became a hermit. For ages. I didn't want to go out. I wasn't receiving that beautiful sunlight. But over the last few months, I've been allowing myself to do this for me. It's a form of self-love, self-care. That's high vibrational energy. And it's amazing what 5 minutes in the sun can do. It's truly amazing. So let me know what's your go-to. You know, is it a nap? Is it moving? If so, what kind of movement? Because by putting this in the chat, you're helping someone else see, okay, maybe you'll try that. You know, especially if someone else has been in a funk and they can't quite find the right thing that resonates for them to get out of that funk. They might see what you do and that might feel good for them. Okay. Water. Getting into the vortex is so much easier when you are weightless, whether it's in the bath or the pool or the ocean or whatever. If you don't have access to that, hopping in the shower with that intention to literally, like, for me, it's like I ask that water grabs any icky energy as it's flowing through me and it's running down the drain. Okay. And that's if water is your thing too. I'm not saying you have to do all of this or any of this. I'm just giving you options here. Meditation, this is one of my other favorite ones. You can get into the vortex in 5 minutes using your breath. Okay. Maybe I used to start with a 5-minute guided meditation from YouTube to ground my energy, because I was literally fairy. I could not be in my body. Okay, we need to be in our body to be able to ground these beautiful high vibrational energies into our physical reality, because you can be up there you know, flying with the fairies and it feels amazing and beautiful and that feels like the vortex, and that's okay. But if we can't be grounded, if we can't ground this energy in, it's almost useless to us as human beings living in a physical reality, because we know that energy is available to us. Beautiful. We need to ground it in. Hi, Lindsay. Okay, gratitude. Again, we spoke about this the other day. It's one of the quickest ways to get and stay in the vortex. If I find myself sliding and my beautiful cat Molly comes up to me for a chin rub, I'm like, how could I resist that face? And I'm instantly in gratitude and unconditional love. Like it never gets old for me. Oh, there's the comments. Let's see. I love a nap. Picking up a song I love or one of my kids love and dancing it out this week. Song is Unstoppable. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Nikki. You're so beautiful. Melissa, the Womb Sanctuary. Thank you. There's a whole library of healings and clearings for all different things. You can go in and say, oh, I need to release some heavy emotions. Okay, there's a video to release heavy emotions, right? Beautiful. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, decluttering. We are majorly decluttering because we're moving into state again. I reckon we've thrown half our house out. Lighten the load of physical stuff. It feels less dense, closer to your natural high vibe. And the ladies in the Golden Goddess Intensive at the moment, I gave them a task if they chose to accept it, and that was to get rid of 27 items a day for 9 days, okay? Because this literally creates a vacuum in your home, in your life, that the universe will naturally want to fill with things that you desire, okay? Service, acts of kindness. Now, has anyone ever sat and watched those YouTube shows when it's literally random acts of kindness? Oh my God, just watching that like makes me want to cry, because we get to see humanity at its best and the beauty that is out there. And I choose to see the good in humans and the beauty that we can spread and the love that we can spread in the world. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, my son watches a lot of this. This is how I became aware. Let me see what everyone's saying. Doing a random act of kindness. Like, if someone in front of you, they're short, you know, a couple of bucks. If you have that space in your life to be able to chuck in that couple of bucks, oh, the ripple effect's beautiful. You've changed their day, you've changed their life. A smile to a stranger who maybe wasn't expecting a stranger to smile at them, because so often we can walk around with masks on our face and we don't want people to see us, especially if we look at each other in the eyes. But consciously looking at a stranger passing you by and smiling, it's amazing how often they will smile back and their whole face changes. And it's so beautiful. That is an act of kindness. Nature, when you spend time in nature, you naturally begin to attune to its high frequency. So does everyone have, you know, a bit of land or a bit of nature around them? Is it water? Is it trees? Maybe it's literally just some earth. And not just, but maybe it's earth. Earth outside your house. For some people, you might live in an apartment in a lot of concrete city, and that's the most beautiful opportunity to bring nature into your home with some plants. Okay. But I also feel like cats, I know I'm a crazy cat lady and I'm always talking about cats, but cats bring that, to me, they bring the outside elements into my home, and also really beautiful fairy energy. And I swear I see my cat Molly playing with the fairies sometimes. Like, fairies love animals. Fairies are part of the elementals, which are part of the elements. Okay. Animals, beautiful, Melissa. Okay, just a few other things. Crystals, yoga, art, high-five people, places and things, shows that make you laugh. That is another one of my favorite things. Now, yesterday we were talking about technology. I just wanted to show you what I use. First of all, how are we feeling? How is everyone feeling? And what I especially want to know is, do you have resistance? I have a Roblox screen up here. Let me just get rid of that. Do you have resistance to any of that? Because I know I did. I was like, journaling, meh, don't want to do that. Walking, no, I just don't feel motivated. Like I really found myself in a bit of a depressive slump. And it started in the pandemic when me and my husband were separated with our children. Not maritally separated, physically separated. So, and it's taken me a long time to begin coming out of that. So I had resistance to journaling. I had resistance to even meditation, which is my favorite thing to do. Resistance to walking. I had resistance to dancing, to listening to music, to all of it. What I did do was allow myself to rest every day by lunchtime and have a nap. That's my orgonite. And this is always on my desk, which literally helps to counteract the effects of the EMF being emitted by mobile devices, computer devices. It's really like this one piece here, you could put next to a telephone tower. So I don't know if you can see all the little particles in there. Yeah. I actually got that one from the US. And yeah, I love it. I try and keep a piece in every part of my home because my son is a tech addict and very, very up there with the fairies, and it is extremely hard to ground him, if at all. So, oh, beautiful. Thank you. Rainforest land. Oh my God. Oh, how can you not shift energy in a rainforest? Yes, resistance to some things. Journaling is tough, but I love it. Beautiful. Dancing, resistance. Yep, I need that. Yes, nature, singing, helping others, water and feeling of weightlessness. Beautiful, Esmeralda. Thank you. Okay. Okay. We're going to get into the vortex together. So I want your intentions. Throw them at me. What are your intentions? Maybe it's a big one for this month. Maybe it's a big one for this year. But throw them out there. Don't be afraid to go big. Throw them out there. Who's that beautiful face? Christy. Hello, darling. And Lindsay's on here with me. Hello. Okay. I know there is a bit of a lag. Increase income by 10K per month. Love that. Absolutely love that. And I haven't chosen specific alignments for today. I literally want to go to what I feel called to do for the energy of this group. I want to create my content so I can launch. Yes, Melissa, you're getting more specific. I love it. Good. Eileen, consistent sales that support my life and dreams in a way that is a fit for my body and nervous system. That feels amazing. Amazing. And I have even shifted my business model and the way I do things in my business, because last year I felt like burnt out and I only worked 2 hours a day, but I still felt burnt out because there were things out of alignment in my business and I needed to listen to my soul. Okay. And nervous system's a big one for me this year. I'm keeping the nervous system nice and calm as much as possible. Okay, that's lovely. 1 months with my new program. Love it, Esmeralda. That's a beautiful intention. I love it. 10K a month in sales in my business through online sales with no sales calls or free sessions. Yes, lady after my heart. That is how I run my business. Staying in alignment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay. And, you know, I don't like to do things surface level. So I feel like what we've spoken about, it's like, yeah, that's common knowledge, but tell me, are you doing it? Are you resisting it? Are you in the vortex already? Are you trying to get into the vortex? Do you just want it to be a natural state for you? So let's really bring the energy up of how you want to live your life, okay? Because the energies actually feel quite supportive in this right now. Fill my 6-month container with 20 people in March, love, and then run it again with ease and growth. Yes, I'm all about ease. Yes, I made that decision a few weeks ago. And after 8 to 9 months of chronic asthma this week, after buying an air purifier, I've had 3 nights with no asthma attacks. Beautiful, Eileen, and I'm so glad to hear it. Yes, getting back into alignment quickly when I'm out. Beautiful, but also not stressing when we know we're out of alignment, not stressing about having to get back in, letting ourselves be human too. Publishing my book within the next 3 months. Yes. I love it. Ladies, stay on until the end. I want to tell you about how you can become a published author this year in a really sacred book project called Soul Codes. The graphic is literally behind the scenes being finalized at the moment, and it's very special. Okay. Yeah, got them. Okay. I've had dragons coming through the last few days. I'm going to be supported. Absolutely. I felt dragon energy myself. I think it's a very collective thing for lots of us, not just dragons, but, you know, a lot of the elementals are like, humans, we're here. We want to help you live a magical life. Just, you know, ask us. We're waiting. And there's a lot of poised energetic beings around the earth at the moment. I meant to talk about this on day one. When I was talking to Archangel, and there's a lot of energetic beings like poised, ready, almost like a pounce energy, but not in a bad way, because there is this influx. They are literally around us, sending in this energy, right? Sending in this light, and humans might perceive this as, again, chaos. Oh shit, the weather's gone bad again. Oh my God, my kids are acting up because they're very in tune with the energy. I feel off, it feels yuck, someone help. Just know that we're literally being calibrated to a higher level of light so that it's literally another step in ascension, and we're going to stay here on this frequency, and it's beautiful. So allowing that to happen, and we are so freaking supported by that. So let's use that energy today. I'm getting chills. Let's use that energy today as we get into the vortex. We're going to send your intentions into the vortex, and I'm going to run some beautiful alignments. Okay, I'm going to tell you how you can stay on with me if you want to stay on with me after this week to become an author, to channel through the most magnetic clients, content, cash into your life. You'll literally have the tools in your hand to go away after work with me and not have to work with another mentor again if you don't want to. All right, let's do this. Oh, okay, the energy is starting. Yay, all right. Everyone, just I will ask for access to your higher self and soul records for the purpose of any alignments that want to come through. I'm literally just going to choose them intuitively, but one of them has definitely popped out to me, and that is expanding into infinite abundance. Okay, so closing down your eyes. Beautiful. Dropping your awareness down into your heart space. Imagining that you can breathe in and out through your heart. Slowing down the breath. Taking nice, long, deep, intentional breaths in through your body and out. Beautiful. Taking a moment here to call all of your energy back to you now. Calling all parts and pieces of you back into this now moment. Good. Becoming aware of that beautiful pink light of compassion that's always there around you. Just seeing that now or imagining that now. And consciously breathing this pink light into your body and into your heart. Allowing it to open and expand your heart. Becoming aware of that cord of connection that always exists between your heart and the heart of Gaia. Really feeling into that heart-to-heart connection between your heart and hers as you begin to draw up her warm golden light from her heart up into your heart. Beautiful. And now becoming aware of the cord of connection that always exists between your heart and the heart of your higher self. Connecting heart to heart and consciousness to consciousness. As you call in your divine aspect, be fully present with you now. Allowing your higher self to drop down into your body and merge wholly and completely into all aspects and parts of you. Beautiful. Now feeling into the cord of connection that always exists between your heart and the heart of creation. Feeling into that heart-to-heart connection as you begin to draw down that iridescent white light. And as you draw this down, it begins to run in a circular fashion from the heart of creator, coming down like a whirlwind, like a vortex, until it reaches your crown chakra, and it begins to flow in through and around you in a circular motion. There's no right or wrong way to experience this energy or the direction that it's going in, just allowing this to run, noticing that circular vortex of energy swirling from within you, swirling outside of you. And this vortex of energy begins to expand and expand and expand. And with each of us expanding our vortex of energy, each of us connecting heart to heart across the planet, our vortexes begin to merge into one enormous vortex of energy, a vortex of creation surrounding all of us on the planet now. And as this vortex of energy swirls in through around each of us and all of us, we begin to place our intentions inside, knowing that they will be made manifest now. Placing your intentions into the vortex now. You may be placing this in as thoughts, as ideas, as words, or as symbols. You may envision your desire in the now and know that this is in the vortex. I'm going to run some gold energy on this as you focus on your intentions now. And divine love and light, the golden line with our creative change now. Thank you. So running a high vibration in divine love and light, calling in the high vibe cocktail now. Focusing on your intentions as I run unlocking your highest desires now, calling this in now, and divine love and light, create a change now. Thank you. Beautiful. Focusing in there in this vortex of energy as this alignment works with your divine aspect through your own source connection to align you with your highest aligned desires from your soul. It brings in the discernment, desire, belief, and expectation to support you in bringing these aligned desires into fruition. It is activating the cellular memories of all times you've lived in alignment with your highest desires and created these desires in your reality. Allowing that vortex of energy to ramp up with each intention we place into it. It gets stronger and more powerful the more energy we place into this. In divine love and light, calling in, expanding into infinite abundance now. Beautiful. This alignment is working with your divine aspect through your own source connection and with several sacred technologies to open to and expand into infinite abundance. Expanding your abundance consciousness in all areas of your life so that you have the energetic space to receive infinite abundance and the ability to hold and anchor that abundance into all aspects of your being and all aspects of your life. Feeling that vortex of energy reach maximum peak. And even then, it gets even stronger because it is limitless. Beautiful. Just staying in this energy. Calling in one more alignment now, divine love and light, calling in the Andarian earth grade now, create a change. Thank you. You have the power to create your own paradise right here on earth. When you're immersed in feelings of unconditional love and compassion, when you're able to access abundance at will, and when you no longer feel the pain of lack and scarcity, you will arrive at the new beginning that is beyond anything you've ever experienced before. This alignment will bring in the frequency of heaven on earth, unconditional love and compassion. It assists in expanding your abundance consciousness and eliminates feelings of lack and scarcity. It connects you with the infinite abundant heart of Gaia. It brings in the energy of growth, assisting in new beginnings and creations. And this alignment also heals and activates the heart chakra. Ooh. Beautiful. You have some beautiful energy running there now. Totally magnified together. Okay. we each come back to our individual bodies with the intention of allowing this vortex to continue. Or you can reactivate this process by coming back to this call. You will have access for about another week and a half. Or you can create your own. So just disconnecting from that energy now. Pulling this all into your physical body and your physical reality. Grounding all of this energy into your heart and your higher heart. Into your mind and your higher mind. Grounding it into every cell of your body, your subtle bodies, your DNA. Grounding these down into your Earth Star chakra. Down into the heart chakra of Gaia. Grounding and anchoring these into your soul grid and all dimensions and beyond now. Okay. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. I want to make you a really sacred invitation from my soul to your soul now. And if this is right for you, you will feel it. I'm just going to share my screen and show you what this might look like. Okay, and it's called the Six-Figure Sorceress Accelerator. So let's have a look at this. Early Bird is now open. This is a 6-month program to step into your global luminary status and scale your business to its next level of impact and income. So those of you coming in, I already actually have some ladies that have signed up into this. They're at different levels, okay? Some have been in business for maybe a year, others maybe quite a few years, and they're just ready to take it to the next step. So whatever the next step is for you, okay? Now, you're all gonna receive the link from my beautiful Nikki. She's gonna pop that in the chat, in the Facebook chat and the Zoom chat, so you can have a better look at this. It's 6-month support, 2 coaching calls a month, 2 live energy clearings and activations a month like you've been experiencing this week because it's so important. Guest expert trainings, the bonuses and the surprise bonus I'm going to go through now because I'm so excited about this bloody bonus, seriously. Okay, first bonus is access to the Launch Magic Trio, and this is a really beautiful energy to get into when you are going to launch. It helps release those launch blocks and fears and bring in the energy of launch magic. You'll get access to the 6-figure coaching bootcamp, which is a 4-part step-by-step self-paced course to get you set up in your business to make 6 figures a year. You'll also get access to the 5-figure launch kit. Now, this is how you reduce overwhelm when you are launching, because here you'll have the emails, you'll have the templates, you'll have all the things you need to actually go and launch without having to create it all yourself, okay? Now, this is the painful bonus. This is probably the feedback I had from the Rich Aligned Woman was beyond what I had expected at the time, like total money miracles in this program. And the women loved it, absolutely loved it, okay? And that's all about clearing the money karma drama and activating divine cash flow. And I absolutely saw that for the women in that program. Okay, this is my baby. This is what I am totally excited about. Now, like I said, the image is actually still being finalized. This is not the image. I just popped my own kind of thing in there just to show you what this is going to be about, okay? So again, it's 6 months guidance and support. I will assist you in writing your chapter, and I have guest expert Leanne Clune, guest expert and publisher Leanne Clune will be coming in to assist you as well. You'll get professional editing and formatting, the professional book cover, which is in the works at the moment, publishing on Amazon, financial and marketing strategy to catapult your business. So really using this book to create income, passive income, okay? It doesn't stop just there once you have authored a book, right? Authors from other multidisciplinary industries, healers, coaches, mystics, all the spiritual entrepreneurs, we will come together in this book to become a best-selling author. Now, this is for spiritual entrepreneurs, okay? So, expiring bonus. Now, this, the link that you are given, I can't remember now because I'm in the energy. If there is a countdown, I believe there's a countdown timer, okay? And that'll tell you when this investment is closing, because this is a $5,000 program, okay? It's a 6 months access, high-level hand-holding, and you become a best-selling author at the end of it. So $5K for 6 months is pretty amazing, but you can save $2,000. I think I've given you 10 days early bird, which is longer than I usually do, okay? But obviously that's what I felt guided to do, so that is what I go with, all right? The expiring bonus is access to the Golden Goddess. Like I said, we're still running that live. We have a couple of calls left, and it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful program. And I look forward to running that. I run it twice a week. Okay, I do have another payment plan available. It's on the page. You can go and have a look at that. In saying that, I really don't want the investment to be what stops you. If this is like a full, oh my God, this is what like I've been waiting for, and now is the time, just DM me and we can have a chat about getting you in a way that feels good and aligned to you, okay? So again, it's 6 months, high level, hand-holding to ensure you're reaching your goals and aligning to 6 figures in your business, all right? That is composed of 2 coaching calls a month, 2 clearings a month, and then the training on, pardon me, helping you to write your chapter. And again, this is just a part of my own giving back, is I'll plant a tree for every sign up. I'm in partnership with Tree Nation. And that brings me to the end of today's call. How is everyone feeling? Do you have any questions for me? Let me check in with my Facebook ladies. It's highly likely that some of you fell asleep. Oh, that was me. Oh, that was weird. Oh, okay. Any questions? Feel free to, thank you, Nikki. Beautiful. Feel free to reach out to me and I'll hold space for you to decide whether this is for you or not. No worries at all. You're welcome, Esmeralda. No stress, Belle. You watch the replay, darling. Like I said, these replays will be up for the next probably, I said 2 weeks, so I'll honor that. That was 2 weeks on Wednesday, so another week and a half. And that gives you time to really like look at this. Is this for me? Is this going to help get me to the next level? Okay. Something else I wanted to say too. Okay, I do believe on that page down the very bottom, there is, you can book a short time slot with me if you literally just, I know some women that come into my world, they literally just want to hop on, have a quick chat to me and I answer questions. That's totally fine. So I've given you that option to do that. How's everyone feeling? Yesterday I fell asleep for 3 hours. Totally normal. And I am so supportive of naps. Like, I actually think I did yesterday too, for a couple of hours. Thank you, Nikki. All right, ladies. I'm just going to pin that. Beautiful. All right. You're welcome, Melissa. All right, darlings. Okay, winners of the prizes are going to be announced on Monday. Like I said, someone's going to get access to the Golden Goddess with the Golden Goddess program. Talk soon, beautiful. That's it. A year's scholarship to the Womb Sanctuary. That's another prize. Yes, I remembered finally at the end. Okay, and then, of course, a 30-day box of support with me. So all you have to do to go into that draw is do one of a few things. Either invite your spiritual entrepreneurs to this group. We can see in the back end that you've done that. Share any part of these masterclasses on social media and tag me. Or when you signed up to this program, you would have received a welcome email with a graphic that said, share this and tag me. Okay, so there's a few different ways you can go into the draw. I'm giving away 3 pretty major prizes, and they're all valued, like all well valued, okay? Yesterday in particular was very powerful and helped me to think, oh, yes, it's so good to hear, Lindsay. Yay. So I love to hear. I know some ladies felt overwhelmed, which is why I did the clearing at the end to help clear that fear and overwhelm. So I'm sending you all so much love. I will be announcing the winners on Monday via DM. So make sure you check your what's called spam folder or request folder on Monday, because I will be in your inboxes sending you your prize details. Okay, feel free to add me as a friend on Facebook so that you get notified too. You're welcome to do that. All right, everyone. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you all soon. Bye.